Alrighty, what's up people of the world? It's me again, Alex Wimmer, aka AP3 Jumped, and welcome to a new Loud House episode review. Today I am reviewing the episode Deal Me Out. Can't even see the card. There you go. I thought it fell back behind my bed. But yeah, giant deck of playing cards I have right here. Yeah, I got it for, I don't remember when and where I got it. It was either for Christmas or my birthday. Either way, this episode is very interesting. Let's talk about it. Oh, shit, my phone almost fell off the damn tripod. Well, I thought this episode was pretty good. Not great. Not like all out amazing like other episodes have been, but it was pretty good and very enjoyable. And it deals with a very interesting premise where the fact that Lincoln and Clyde feel like they're getting too old for their hobbies. For their personal hobbies. And I feel like everybody on the freaking planet goes through something like this. Because they, as you know, if you've seen the episode, they try a bunch of different things to replace their savvy hobby, trying to grow out of their love for savvy, but that doesn't wind up working out. And they secretly go to a savvy convention, and then they find some familiar background characters, and as it turns out, they're big Ace Savvy fans too, even though they're still teenagers. So Lincoln and Clyde finally realize that certain hobbies that you're into, you can just simply never grow. Yeah, can't even talk. Certain hobbies you can just simply never grow out of, and like I said, that is an extremely relatable premise to pretty much anybody. Everyone has dealt with this sort of thing, and for me, it didn't last that long. Okay, see, here's the thing. When I decided I wanted to, grow out of things, that was one time in middle school. I wanted to grow out of all of a sudden everything that I was ever into. Like certain video game characters and yeah, I just wanted to give all those up. Not for very long, but it lasted a little bit, thankfully. But later on, I knew better and realized all the hobbies that I love, like video games and all these other things and cartoons, and never grow out of those because I just love those things too damn much. And yeah. That is probably the best thing about this whole episode is its very relatable premise, and no matter what you love, just stick with it. Even if you think you're too old, even if you think you're too old for something, then reanalyze yourself and see if it really is worth growing out of or not. Because that's what you have to do if you feel like you're getting too old for something. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say about the episode. Actually, there are a few notable things I want to point out. Like we finally get to see how Lincoln and Clyde met. They met during a Halloween, actually, when they were about 6 years old, and it was because of their love of Ace Savvy as how they even, or why they even became friends in the first place. And I find that to be pretty cool that we finally got to see how they became friends, and we got to see younger versions of characters once again, not just Lincoln and Clyde, but also Lynn Jr. and Lana, and even Cliff and Charles. We got to see younger versions of, and I gotta say they look absolutely freaking adorable in their younger iterations. We're slowly but surely starting to see all of the characters in their youngest stages, like when they were really little kids, and basically showing their origin stories in a sense. Not every case actually, but it's still awesome to see nonetheless. But I am actually pretty much done with this episode. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with this. One thing I didn't realize was that Richard Orvitz very popular voice actor. He's voiced Billy from The Great Adventures of Billy and Mandy. One of the Angry Beavers, the brown one, I can't remember their names off the top of my head, and Invader Zim, of course, and on Chaos from Skylanders, even though I don't give a crap about Skylanders. But he's in a lot of stuff, and I heard his voice in this episode, but apparently this isn't his first episode, because what I did not realize was that he happens to be the voice of Chaz, actually. So, like, mind blown, I guess. But yeah, I didn't realize that until after watching this episode, because going in, I'm like, oh, this is Richard Warford's first episode? Because I immediately hear his voice, and then after watching it, I'm like, nope, this ain't his first rodeo in the show. And I just somehow didn't pick up on that when I heard Chaz's voice a long time ago. I just didn't for some damn reason. And John DiMaggio voices Ace Savvy in this episode too, apparently. But that's it for this episode review. If you liked this episode, then let me know what you thought of it in the comments section below. And if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned for more Loud House episode reviews. There's a bunch more coming. Excuse me. We actually have brand new episodes coming on the way here in about another week or so, actually. I don't remember exactly the dates off the top of my head, but I'm pretty much done with this video. I'm Alex Wimmer, aka AP3 Jones. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That is it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. Oh, and apparently, random fun fact, but Ace Savvy's headquarters is evidently named the Fortress of Solitaire, referencing the Fortress of Solitude, which happens to be Superman's headquarters. With a card pun to go along with it too, because yeah, that's what the Ace Savvy series is all about. Alright, goodbye.